What is up, Workbringer here, and in this video we're going to be checking out a Spires of Ascension Tyrannical plus, wait for it, 8. That's right, we're getting up there. This group should have been able to do a 9, no question. 10, that's kind of up to me to do the routes, but this is my danger zone dungeon, more on fortified to be honest, losing a bit of threat. I think that was to asphyxiate, which is cool. And today I'm running with a guild, not my guild, however this is a Sargeras guild, which I have run with so many Sargeras guilds because I kind of play at nighttime. EST, I'm on Storm Rage, which is an EST server, but I play kind of late. So Sargeras is West Coast, so they're just up at this point in time. What is this? This is midnight for me and 9 for them. So this is a Sargeras guild. There's been several. Some of my friends are Sargeras. And it just works out timing for me. So, organized group. I'm not in their Discord. I don't feel like this dungeon needs Discord. The other side kind of needs Discord to pick up time because of just some of the tactics just need to be clear of when to lust and stuff like that. This one's not so bad. However, I as the tank know how bad the trash can be here. And at an 8, we're kind of like I don't know. It's kind of like a fortified 5 or something like that. It's hard to say how that scales, but at an 8 the trash is still something to be reckoned with. And so I look at the comp and I'm like griefing them kind of. I'm like, oh, so there's no lust, huh? And there's no hard CC. I'm like, okay, that makes this hard, but they're all very nice. Them all being in a guild is always a good thing. And so I just tell them, I'm like, hey, listen, Skull is priority interrupt, X is priority stun. And they're like, we know it. And I'm like, that's cool. We'll see. But they do. They're very proactive with the stuns. And that's the difference between wiping and not wiping at the higher keys like this and before we go into the 10s. As the damage ramps, free casting is not allowed. All casts that can be stopped must be stopped, or too much damage, too much cooldowns, too much chaos, it's bad and we wipe. And it's that simple. And I'm going into this pull, and they moved the Force 1 Goliath. He's normally on the left. Look at him. And I'm typing that. I'm like, what happened? What's going on? He's priority interrupt, Mender, priority stun. Just stun the Mender. Don't let him do anything. Thank you for the grip. Love it. Lost some aggro here. Have to pop the Divine Shield to get them all back. People ask about talents. I'm not really interested in sharing them just yet because I changed them. You need Divine Shield, Last Stand. I'll just put that out there right now. Mythic plus tank. You're pulling off any other build besides Last Stand. I don't know who you are or what you're eating for breakfast, but I need that Divine Shield immunity for bad pulls on Fortified. We got the interrupt. And also on loss of aggro, you'll see that our Ret Paladin let loose. And this is a good pack to let loose on. Instantly lost aggro on all of them. Out DPSing me in spades, which is a good thing, but the only way to get that aggro back is the Divine Shield taunt. I think I gave them everything I had and I still lost aggro, so there it is. Divine Shield taunt. Taking a bit of wind damage. I don't know if I've done this at a 7 before, I forget, but I know the runs so well that it's pretty much group at this point. Now, I say that this is my battle to lose here. I told them beforehand. I just told them straight up. I was like, I will try not to die one shot to the overhead slash, but I'm concerned about it. And so what I do is I run back and forth, and I ate it into a tornado. So fail. See if I can do it again. My strat with this, I would love to know a better way of doing this. Oh god, I think I got again. It's not going well with the tornadoes. It's tough, and now I'm sitting through these arrows. It sucks. But the thing is, the only way I can get rid of the slash is if I'm already running, and then I see the slash coming, and I keep running. That's what I got right now. I didn't die to that one. I was worried about being one shot by it. That's mostly if you're half health, or maybe have no mitigation up at all. But that one stresses me out. That's like, I don't know. They talk about nerfing things. I'm like, can we nerf that? Like, on Tyrannical? Like, that hurts so much. How am I supposed to dodge this thing? Look, ready? And cast. Boom. Like, what? Like, that's hard. Like, why do I have to run around like a chicken with my head cut off? Like, who's just sitting there, that goes off, and then you, like, how do you dodge that? That's crazy. Oh, I think I just took it, and I got the arrows. Like, okay, this is not great. Normally I tank them together, so there's definitely strats. This is my weakest. Oh my god. Eating a tornado. It's just tough. Like, I'm trying to, like, bait it away from the group and not get hit myself, and then I got caught in a tornado. I don't know. There's definitely a smoother way around it, so kind of a hectic start. Haven't died though, so that's fine. I think even if I died at this point, this group could finish it up. We have a Ret and a DK, could just start tanking it, and off tank could be okay. Okay, am I gonna dodge this one? What are we gonna do? We're gonna dodge? We're gonna dodge? Oh god. Oh, run, run. Oh, we dodged it. And the tornadoes. God, I hate this one. That one sucks, okay? But we're done. It's over. That's the hard one. I hate Opie. I hate Opie. I hate Opie so much. I can never use it. I'm going to be doing a... I'm basically going to write my own WoW add-on pretty soon. And yeah, I hate Opie. I can never get it right. Wish I had 2 Divine Steeds. Cannot afford that talent anymore because Divine Shield is how my life works. LOS behind this corner doesn't go right. I think someone was not LOS'd, and so those ones just stood there. So it's, oh yeah, okay. So, and then they triple split, spread cleave. Can't cleave these together. There's a tree in my face, not good. And there's tornadoes. Like, and on H, the tornadoes hurt. So you can't just eat them and float around and be like, haha. There's like, you really just cannot. You don't want to get hit by them. On like 7, it's not a big deal. 8, 9, 10, you don't want to hit them. So in a sense, this is actually a terrible place to do this on storming. But last time I did this, it wasn't storming, so yeah. Not the ideal place to do that. But at the same time, I don't really want to get storming into the worms over there. Those are even worse. So we kill them. Those ones, so annoying. So annoying. Anyway, I run right past the leader, and I don't really care about the leader so much. Yeah, kill him, blah, blah, blah. Some stupid add-on is auto-targeting for me. Like, what? How do you have that on by default? I honestly can't figure it out. But they're auto-targeting stuff. Like, that's terrible. Anyway, it's this Forsworn other dude with, I put the X on, it's like, just stun this man. Stun him down. I know we got a priority kill the leader, but like, he's trying to heal. And that's what makes this one bad. If he gets a couple heals off. And we've got lockdown, right? The Ret. Now we don't have like CC like Sheep and Ice Trap. That's like, those are, and Hex. Who's got Hex? Is that Shaman? That's what I consider hard lockdown. It's like they're gone for a minute. Like they're just gone. But we do have short ones like Asphyxiate, and we have, what's it called? Hodge. I've got a Hodge. They've got a Hodge. And I'm constantly telling the Paladin, I'm like, get your Hodge out. And this one, no Cap Totem, no Typhoon, no AoE stuns, I don't think. So we're just like, I saw something there. Oh, there's a push. Who pushed? Oh, no, we got Typhoon. My bad. We got a Typhoon. Someone's concussing. Who's doing that mass concuss? What was that? What was that? Was that a bash? Was that a druid bash? Okay. Okay, maybe I'm wrong about it. But anyway, there's still no like hard CC. Like even this group, see that Forsworn skirmisher? That's the jumping around annoying one. Oh, I get stunned. What a noob. Look, do I get stunned in this one? I get stunned. I never get stunned by these cats. I got stunned like twice. Anyway, that skirmisher, CC that thing. Sheep that thing, right? It's not damage. It's just annoying. I think I ate a crescendo. But again, trash, no hurt on Tyrannical. Fortify, we need to keep our A game up. This poll is a mess because everyone's jumping around, man. Like, oh, danger. You do not want to run into that area next. Look at that. The mob over. Yeah, we just got to CC that. Like, monk, paralysis. Like, just chill that one out in the back. It's just annoying. It makes me feel good. That's where I have control 3 is CC. I'm also asking for a CC on this lion down there. Oh, danger. Grip, thank God. That's super danger. Yeah. And if this butt pulls into, or body pulls into the lions, GG. It's like, that's a death for somebody. Someone's getting it. So we life gripped it back in. And this has been messy. Damn, it's a messy run. Yeah, so Hand of Freedom must run out. I got stunned. I thought you don't get stunned in Hand of Freedom. I don't know. Now, this is not the spear. This is not where the spear goes. Like, these are 3 easy to kite mobs. You don't play the spear here. I didn't say not to, but that's not the play. We pick up no time here. You save the spear for the next pull or the pull before the boss. So that's big rips in my opinion. Like, I don't, on fortified, I would sit there for like 10 seconds and be like, never do that again. Like, just never ever do that again. Or ask the Kyrian tank. You have a paladin, there's like 90% chance they're Kyrian. If they're raiding, why are they M+, but like they're probably maybe event there for single target nuking. I got stunned again. I was such a joker. Oh my god. Like, anyway, this pack, more important, more lions, harder to kind of kite, to be honest. We do get a typhoon, but save the spear for this pack or the next pack. Like that other one, those 3 lions, you don't spear the 3 lions. Come on. Like, no. Big no. I want to know who did that. I was about to heal. I'm like, just don't. You wasted it. This unfortified is a botched pull. I'm dead. This next week, this with tornadoes, kill me. Like, because like I have to kite these and a tornado slows my kiting. I'm dead. 3 stacks, dead. Dead is a dead on an 8. Phase tanking the lion is big no. That's for the spear. And big cooldowns. Combust, please. Do not hold your combust. Drop the combust. Give me all the AoE you have. Okay. So remember like the lessons learned one? Spires. We wait. Take a drink. Druid. Take a wait. We are not pulling that pack. We're not trying to be fancy. You know how you lose 5 minutes? Wiping. 1 minute at least. Wiping. You take your 10 seconds to not wipe a minute. Right? Wait, y'all. I told them that. Like, pretty like aggressively told them. There's the interrupt. Right? We know how to pull this boy back. Pull him. Interrupt him right after. Boom. Now we're here. We're nice and safe. There are tornadoes. Priority interrupt. Lovely. We'll take any stuns for these other ones or nuke them down. Same thing. 3 stacks of lightning dot on fortified. I would be taking some big deeps. Big deeps. Now it's just like maintenance. Like this Goliath, there should be no cast. I shouldn't even have to sit on the cast of it, but I should get the interrupt tracker. I have an interrupt. Rogue. Everyone else has interrupts too. That's not going off. We're just finishing this off. And I'm just having a recollection of like what I got cooldowns wise. Got both regular cooldowns. Oh no. Didn't finish. I'm sad. Just eating these tornadoes, man. Don't like storming. There's way worse though. There's way worse. I like seeing bursting gone though. I'm not mad at that. I was like, I think I wait for avenging. I think I make them wait. Again, voice columns, this is where I'm like, everyone chill. Everyone chill. I'm going to have Avenging Wrath in just a second. There it is. Boom. Let's give it to him. Give him all the stuff. Give him all the stuff. Did I Divine Toll? How did I not get that one in the back? Hard CC that one in the back. Slow him down. Maybe. Let's see. I do priority. I think it auto marked the leader. Hate. Someone died. Okay. Oh, I pointed the crescendo at them. Though that being said, that squad leader, I believe the attack, there's a strong frontal for sure, but I think it also comes out in like north, south, east, west coordinates. I think it goes out in like all directions. But yeah, you want to move out the frontal. I was taking that one in front of the pool. It wasn't great placement. So not great placement on my part. It was a bit chaotic, but we're getting it done. Yeah, not clean. Not clean at all. Tornadoes make it kind of hard to be clean, but I got to pull that one confidently out of the pool and face it away from the group. Fortified 8, we would have wiped like 3 times at this point, or at least I would have died. Maybe others would have survived, but we're pulling it off. We're pulling it off. I take a minute here and I reiterate to the crew how much they've screwed up by getting rid of my poor spear. I need the spear for this pull, please. I'm just kidding. I don't say that to them. I do reiterate to them as they're coming in that this is the worst pull of the dungeon. And it truly is. This is it. This is the make or break Spires of Ascension, especially on Fortified. We're living here. We're dying here. It's a bit of a walk back. Now, we're already having the walk back wait because someone was already dead. Shouldn't have released. organized group we shouldn't have released. Like, you know. Here we go. Have most cooldowns, throwing them in there, into the shields, into keeping aggro, except I lose it to the Ret again. Good. That's good. Like, give him the business. I've already Divine Shield. I'm sitting in this immunity. It's over. We're going to immediately Guardians, I believe. I think we've gone into Avenging and Guardians, offensive and defensive, popping both bigs and Divine Shield. This pack, not Fortify 8, takes everything I got. And now my health, but like my health has been rock solid. Now all of a sudden the Resto Druid's like, uh-oh. Hodge, yeah, nice. Someone's fearing, asphyxiating, lovely. That's all the cooldowns a Protection Paladin has. That's all of them. I have Forbearance is gone. I could lay on hands. I Hodge. That's everything I have. There's nothing more I can do other than continuously kite. It's up to the group. And, oh, we have Cyclone. Okay, we got Cyclone. Cyclone with Resto Druid. I gotta remember, the Druids got a lot. Maybe I should give more credit to the Druids. I still like Cap Totem though, but maybe that's just more obvious. But I told them, and in the beginning of this, you know, it's their group, but I'm tanking it. I'm just telling them, I was like, we live and die by your utility. By your ability to stun, your ability to silence, interrupt, like that's how this goes. And I know that. I'm like, I know how much I can stun, I know how many defensive I have. It's up to you guys. And I'll do my best to mark it. And they made good on that. They really did. This one goes poorly. Not poorly like we wipe. Spoiler alert, don't wipe it. But the issue is we have no lust. There's no lust on a Tyrannical 8. Why would you do that? I guess there was drums, but like that's why you bring a Fire Mage. That's why we bring in a Beast Mastery Hunter. Someone died. We got a battle res though. 2 battle reses, right? You lust now. You lust now, and you burn it. Because if we have to do this phase again, it's bad news. Plus, all these arrows, which will double kill you, 2-shot you, pretty sure. Like 2 arrows, you're dead. Those arrows plus Storming. Look at the Druid. Look at the Druid's health. I flash heal him. Oh my god. What's going on? I know what's happening is Storming plus no lust is what's going on. This boss needs to be like dead. Like he needs to be dead. We're literally sitting at like, right? So like Tyrannical, they'd be dead. This is the extra 30% health more or less. It doesn't exactly math out like that, but like, okay. 2 phases of this is chaos. This is soft and rage. We are living through somehow the soft and rage. I'm getting hit every other time. And oh my god, look at this fight. Oh my god. This is what happens when you don't bring lust to Spires of Ascension. This is what happens. There's no lust. Oh my god, we're just dying out here. We're just dying. And I'm just trying to stay alive out here. And it looks like we're single digit. Like, as long as we don't, like, do anything terrible, like, we got it. But, yeah, like, not good. And then the DK dies right at the end. Please bring lust. Please bring lust to your high keys Tyrannicals group. I know you're guildies. And, like, this is probably a lull between raiding. But, my goodness, please bring a mage. Please bring a hunter. The BM hunter who has a ferocious or whatever type pet you need. Like, oh my god. You know how much easier lust would have made that? 30% easier. 30% uptime during that recharge phase. We just bring him down to 10%. A little bit of the chaos phase. We had 2 chaos phases. It wasn't 3. 3 is undoable. 3, everyone's dead plus Storming. God, how did we... I was proud of this run, I thought, because we finished it. This is the highest key I've done is 8s. I've done a couple 8s now, and I'm like, oh, cool, we finished it. But this is close. And it's an organized guild group. No voice comm, but man, that's bad. That was bad. No lust. No lust. No sheep. No poly. No ice trap. I'm quite favorable to the Beast Mastery Hunter, let me tell you. Ice trap, love it. Tar trap, love it. Concussive shot, love it. I don't know if you can have intimidate and lust. If those are conflicting pet groups, But there's a stun that hunters can do for the loyal beast cast, and I just know the utility because I was gonna main hunter, so maybe that's why I like it so much. But and then they can lust, full lust, you know, no drums lust, like big lust, big deeps lust, make my life easy lust, time the key lust. Anyway, crescendo, a bit of a frontal, but also coordinate, right? It's gonna hit all directions. After that harrowing pull, I'm doing the skip. Now, on normal pugs, I've learned to not do this skip. It's too much explaining. This is a coordinated group. When I say LOS, they mostly LOS. I am hyper concerned, however, about this DK's pet. Let's check it. Ready? Watch this. Watch this shit. Ready? Oh, wait for it. Look at that. Look at that nonsense. Don't pull. It doesn't pull. You know who his pets do pull? Hunters. BM hunters. But BM hunters, love them, really do. Like I just said, like how much I like them. We don't do fancy skips with BM hunters. They do not like dismissing their pet. They don't even know what it means sometimes. But and they butt pull everything. But I still take them. Like the utility. Hey, we hodge that healer. We're doing it. Interrupt this Forsworn Dark Lash. If you can kick it, not so good. Most of the healing. Ooh, it went off. Don't know. No, actually, I had a rebuke, so maybe that's my bad. I might be holding it for the Goliath. I'm just eating these tornadoes. I'm sure at higher keys you cannot, but I'm just like, I'm standing right on this Goliath. We taking damn either way. That fist goes off, or I'm eating tornadoes. But either way, we're not in danger. To 3 mobs. Like this is not the pull. This is not the pull that's an issue. I'm still holding spear. I told them in the beginning, I was like, y'all messed up spear. You don't know what it's for. You must not do fortified. You must not do this on fortified, or like your tank does something. I'm like, there's 2 places we die, and they don't got lust, and they don't take this that seriously, in my opinion. We die to that pack right before the bird boss, and we die to the last angel. That is what kills pugs, even group pugs. So it's all fine. We're doing okay. It's been messy. You know, we're doing the best we can with stuns and interrupts, given that it's puggy. And we're not talking. Talking is really where it comes. Somebody like, oh, I have no kick. Please kick the dude. Click the healer. Or kick skull. Or ahead of time, I'll be like, Death Knight, you're always skull. You know, I'm always first kick on X. Or something like that. Some sort of system that's easy to remember, hopefully. And then CCs. Pre-CC on like the six pack pulls. Like just CC one of them out. Just one of them. Any of them. Just slow it down. Slow the damage. Slow the chaos down, the dots, something. We're not losing time on it because we're not dying and we're not running around. We took a lot of damage in that one. I think we just like didn't care though. Like we knew that was going to happen. Tell everyone to get on the dot. Further say to get on the dot. Give it a little bit of a hammer. I'll talk about why that hammer talent is so OP and how like I'll give up 15% block chance even to magical. If you're raiding, you probably take the other one. Now, Storming throws this for a loop. Normally, that's not such an issue. I don't even have threat on one of these dudes. But still much easier than it normally is if you don't LOS them. I'd say a B. Not a B to B minus for LOS pull, but it's a little bit because of the Storming affects. I'm like, again, I love that mount. Again, I'm just like, don't even peek out. Don't peek out. Peeking out actually ruins the LOS because then they could possibly target you and then stay still because they're ranged, right? So we're gathering. This one's less dangerous because it's harder to butt pull the rest of the mobs. The other one, if someone does like a bouncing AoE, and I'm saying someone is me, you can pull the rest of the pack and then it's all for naught. Like you've made up no time. So that is my pug route right there. With a group where I feel confident doing the skip. Those are the necessary pulls. You can go to the right too, which a lot of prideful routes are to the right. I'm going to see if I can design one that I don't go to the right because I don't like the extra cats because they kill you. And they burn a Divine Shield before I need to burn a Divine Shield. If I get caught, people take damage to this. Boom! Death Knight almost dead. This is also another voice comms one where I just didn't do it here. I would tell people, I was like, you stack and you don't do what they did. Like, see how all those pools are like in kind of like a huge circle? That's what you don't want, because then it's hard to run out. You want to all stack together and then all run out to the right or something like that. Like, it's got to be all together and all the same direction. But again, lacking voice comms, there's just no way. So he has done it twice. And what's going to happen next, had we had Lust or something, I guess we had drums. I see the Lust icon there. Did someone drums? That's not when you drums, by the way, for this fight. You pull him away. I would off-heal that if I need to. So far, it's not a big issue. He's going to go into recharge mode, then you Lust, and then someone soaks the balls. They do, however, soak the balls, and I have properly pulled the boss away to give us time to deal with that. Now, I don't know. Does the Paladin Divine Shield and eat every single one of them? I think that's what's happening back there. I can't tell, but there's no damage going out. And I'm like, are you guys soaking? Like, what's going on? Someone's out there soaking. Who is it? Is it the Paladin? Anyway, someone soaked. Is that the Paladin? Yeah, it must be. I think that's the Ret. Divine Shield and just ate all of them. GG's. Good play. Good play. Lovely. Resto Druid at half mana. 20%. This fight's not over. Okay. So we didn't clear the Pat over that group over there. That's a dangerous pull. If we body pulled that other patrol by continuing to go that way, it's GG's. That's wipey. However, again, no pre-coms. I'm like, we're running back. No one really got hit too bad. I'm like, we're running back towards where the angels are going to spawn. Right? We're running away from the patrol that we don't want to pull. Should he go to another phase, which he will not, he will die. But we're running away from the bad mobs over there that I didn't clear, and we're running towards the angels, which will be right there. So, time in mind, perfect count. Druid drinking, questionable. Questionable to drink here because you have such a long flyback, and then there's a bit of RP. So, I don't know. I would just jump on, but, whatever. That's that fight on Tyrannical. We had like a semi-lost. It was used at the wrong time, so not as efficient as it possibly could be. But still, group doing quite great. Tyrannical, I'm going to say it. Tyrannical Spires of Ascension is about 50% easier than Fortified. So rip next week, me trying to push a 9 or a 10 on Fortified. I need basically to PUG a 10, right? Trash is going to destroy me. That I pretty much require 200 level or higher Resto Shaman cap totem. I need Beast Mastery Hunter just because I like him. I want that Ice Trap. And I want a Fire Mage. Everyone 205. That's the party, right? And then whoever for other. Like, if I have those two, those are CCs I can rely on. We have a reliable Lust. We have 2 possibly. And Cap, And then maybe like a balanced Druid, again, for just that Druid utility. Got Earth Ellie. We have got Treants, if they've talented it or whatever, how you get that. Lots of CC. I need full CC, and we're having the pep talk beforehand. I'm like, I know when we're going to die. Let me tell you about it. I've been there. I'm not living this nightmare. There's nothing to say about this first one. You kill it. That's it. There's nothing bad here. I'm like, this pack, you CC that, you CC that. Give me the spear. Don't touch any of the weapons in this place. They're all mine. When we get to the worms, you got to just Cap Totem, Typhoon, Ursals, just these never cast. Never cast. And we have Ice Trap and Poly as needed, right? Simplify this run for me. Our Shaman pumping big heals. Combust on demand. And Beast Mastery has is okay burst, but really they're sustained. They're just going to sit on a 3.5 to 4k DPS. Depending on trinkets, I think is the kickover. Oh, Diminuendo. Ooh. Storming makes this a bit of a wonky pull than I normally do. These stacks of oppression on the right that I'm tracking in my weak aura. The first one, not so bad. You do need to let them wear off. I will just all caps yell at the person that pulls the next one without me while we still have oppression stacks. Do not. I think I tell them that. I'm seeing them running. I'm like, don't you freaking pull it. Don't you pull it. Okay, it's gone. I tell them to burn this down. On Fortified, you lust this. This is the boss, right? I spear it immediately. Give it all the business you can, Ret. Give it to him. Kill this thing. You see those double stacks? They're still ticking. Oppression and whatever that other one is. I forget what it's called. Deep. When they get to 10, 11, we start dying. It's unhealable. Unhealable at like 15, 16. We're just all dead. It's like this quick 1 minute enrage timer where we just die to this one mob. Unfortified, I'd be sweating right here. I'd be popping all the cooldowns here to live this. Maybe Divine Shield the healer and like Guardians myself. 14? You don't want to... 13? Okay. Fortified? I think we're dead. Not gonna lie. At a 10, a 9, we're dead. We would have already been dead. In my opinion. That's how I treat that boss anyway. Okay, so this part here, the thing that people die to, which they will, is they don't preemptively get near that bastion over there. You got to get in that bubble. You see how I awkwardly tanked it all the way over there? And I'm losing uptem on deeps to bring it back, right? Look where I'm standing. Right near the bubble. Shadow Priest? Big nopes. Big dead. Shadow Priest loves just sitting there and turreting. So does a fire mage, of course. So do any mages. They pop that little thing on the ground and they're like, I'm going to stand in this. That Rune of Power. I see you, Rune of Power. I got the circle, which is unfortunate because I have to then tank kind of far away. There's the poop. Now I run back. So, yeah, now we all know about it, but y'all forgot. Organized group. They're like, we got it. I was like, I bet you got it. Let's see. They did for the most part, but forgetting about the circle, Shadow Priest? That's no good. It's been a minute since you run this. That's cool. I get it. That's cool. So I was asking about the... Now, it's my fault if I tank too far. That's my fault, right? That's my fault. But I tanked it right next to it. That's all I can do. Voice comms, I would be screaming. I was like, get back here, priest. Forget your Devouring Plague. Get back over here. I think Devouring Plague is instant, actually. I forget. Anyway, in this one, the DK is going to take the spear. Interesting. Interesting. I tell them to take their lovely time. Take your time. Don't rush the spear shot. Strike true. We've got a druid. Now, you miss. This druid heals aren't going to do anything. We did. You know, at higher ticks of that damage dot. You miss. I'm not seeing Rejuve bringing us back up that quick. I'll immune it. I can self-heal through it. Everyone else will die, though, including the druid themselves. Back into the thing. Hey, we did it. Cool. Nice. I got lost confidence again, which is unfortunate, so I have to tank it further than I would want. I'm dragging it away from the Ret, sorry, who's popped Avenging. This is not quite that. I mean, it's a good time. It's an okay place to pop Avenge. It's okay. But look how much uptime you lose on your cooldown. I guess when is a good time really on this fight. Yeah, I guess it's fine as any. I don't know. I don't usually have lust for this or anything like that because we've burned it on that last ad for fortified thinking. This has all gone quite fine. One person died with a battle res. Doesn't affect too much. Everyone's more or less getting the spears, the spheres, and DK hasn't missed a thing. Hasn't missed it. Pretty good. Pretty good at this point. I am trying not to, small brain and tank like really far from the thing. Like, if you're thinking DPS-wise, you move to the boss, right? And you just stick on the boss. That's a trap. That is a trap. Another trap is thinking you're done here. Thinking you're last phasing this before she does the bastion. You might, but you might not. So we still tank it. My main thought is dodge that. Tank it right next to the bastion. I think we do get her before it. I don't know. But just in case you don't, you tank it right near the dome. And that's how you Spires of Ascension +8. So many things to min-max in these runs, and that's like the difference for going into like the really high. That is my new conduit. That's my conduit right there. That is a great defensive conduit. I believe that's the one I'm using. It's the Guardian of the Ancient Kings. Has like it's now in a 4.5 minute cooldown from 5. Huge, huge, huge. That's my biggest cooldown, other than Divine Shield. I don't need these gloves, which are pretty high level. I think these are 200 gloves. Who does this? Who's doing this out here? Gave the 200 gloves away to the Paladin, who'd be taking threat from me. But I don't need those gloves. I got much better ones. I got gloves that I don't think you can even get until 15s. So yeah, chilling. Spires 8, not clean. I thought that was cleaner, but we still did it. We did it, team. Thank you, Sargeras, and I'll see you on the next video.